What's up, y'all? It's 10th of July. It's 15 minutes away from market open, and so far what I see is I'm overall bullish on the day. This drawn liquidity is very close, and on the low time frame we have this break of structure. This is an hourly break of structure actually over here, and we have already taken the first target of this break of structure over here. At this point, this could be interpreted as a liquidity sweep, but if we come down here and bounce from this equilibrium, then this liquidity sweep is already done. So the next target will be over here. So I want price to come down here, hit this equilibrium, and then I would target this and leave a potential runner to this level. If we don't bounce here, if we don't come down here, if we just go straight up, then it also could be interpreted as this equilibrium doing its job. But if only this equilibrium does its job, I'm not confident in leaving the runner to over here. I'm only confident with this runner if this bigger equilibrium gets hit over here. If this equilibrium, this little equilibrium works here, then I'm only confident that it's gonna come here. And that would be a very little move, like 20 points. It really all depends on where we get a break of structure. So far on the 5-minute, this is a clear break of structure level over here. And we need us to confidently displace up here. But by the time we confidently displace up here, this target is almost already taken. So I'm a little bit hesitant about taking a trade because not everything is lining up really perfectly. Well, actually, now that I think about it, we already hit a really big equilibrium, bigger than the one I was talking about over here. Look at this. Price went from here to here, created this swing leg, right? And then guess what? Over here on this candle, it came back down and rebalanced to this bigger equilibrium. So on that model, this equilibrium would take us over here, which is the external buy side. So that could also work. So I think what my plan is first we wait for a confirmed break of structure above here. After that, if this high is not taken by the time I'm in a long, then after this level is taken, I'm not going to take partials here. I'm only going to put my stop loss to break even once this level is taken. And then I'm going to take all of my profits on this buy side over here because that's the all-time high. There's no more targets above this. So that's where I'm going to completely exit my position. So it looks like we are not coming down to balance down to this. We are only coming down to balance to this equilibrium. In that case, this SMT, this bearish SMT has already done its job to bring us down here. So I'm just going to take this off. And this is also no longer a liquidity sweep. So I'm going to take that off. Yeah, on a 4-hour time frame, this draw is so close. So it obviously wants to take this on this session today. So I should not get caught up in all of this low time frame uncertainty because high time frame is really certain. This level is really certain. But I don't see any bullish SMTs anywhere. It's not clear. So that's one thing that I don't like. So we're going to have to wait for a bullish SMT at market open. So far, the only bullish SMT we have is here where EAS has equal lows, but NQ has higher lows. I technically don't really like these kind of SMTs, but it is an SMT nonetheless. All right, it's 3 minutes till market open. So far, we have bounced from this 1-minute fair value gap, but on market open, this 5-minute fair value gap will be created, and I ideally want to take a trade inside here. And I don't want this to take this buy side before it comes here. I want this to be hit first and then we take this buy side. Okay, that 5-minute fair value gap just disappeared. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Oh, we have a bullish SMT over here. This one, okay. That would be my stop loss. That would be my stop loss over there. And the buy side's about to be taken right now, which is not ideal. Technically, I could have entered on this one, right? But there's no fair value gap. But technically, this would be a pretty decent stop loss. And we put our stop loss to break even once this is hit. And then we target the external high. But we'll see. There will be more opportunities. Market hasn't opened yet. And I don't like to take trades before market open. So it's fine. All right, market just opened. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, we obviously want to take that buy side. I'm just looking for a nice clear fair value gap to take a trade in. But so far there are no fair value gaps except for this one. Okay, 15-minute looks bearish so far. 4-hour looks really bullish though. 4-hour candle tells me it's gonna take this like any minute now. Cute little 5-minute over here, but it's not fat, so I don't like it. Okay, we just bounced to that. We have a bullish S&T right now because this 5 minutes not hit on ES. Okay, where? Okay, boom. Bullish S&T over here. I like that. Now we need to bounce from this. Ooh, we are dumping. We are dumping. There's still some S&T here. ES is really strong. Okay, no more S&T. Okay, it looks like we are bearish now. If we are bearish, now that changes things a little bit. If we are bearish, right? And this one's already played out, so it doesn't matter anymore. If we're bearish, oh my God, look how clean this would be. But this is almost taken. But if this is a liquidity sweep, right, then the break of structure is on the low time frame, and this would be the first target. That would be clean, but it's too late. We would have a 5-minute break of structure over here in 2 minutes once this candle closes below. And we have a bearish S&T over here. That looks beautiful. Okay, now, see, this is why you don't take a trade before market open, because market open has the volatility to just completely reverse whatever structure price is built overnight. Okay, now look at this 4-hour fair value gap. No, 4-hour bullish candle. It has turned bearish. Okay, first equilibrium is hit. I don't like that. Okay, but this will be the next leg right over here. That means, well, I think these two will both be taken. But this is the next confident target over here. Potentially this one as well. Okay, now all that's left for me to take a short is to find a nice fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, and look for an S&T and we short that. Okay, 5 minutes just closed. This fair value gap will open in 47 minutes, 40 seconds. But ES has not broke structure yet, so it's a little bit bullish. Okay, looking for S&Ts for potential shorts. So far I see no bearish S&Ts. There's one over here. But I don't know, I feel like I'm rushing things. I feel like I'm a little bit of a rush. I want this to close first. Yeah, but these targets are so confident, easy targets, boom. Easy target. Next one, equilibrium, boom. Easy 30 points. I don't want price to dump before it creates a fair value gap here. Okay, we just hit this 2 minute. And we didn't hit that 2 minute on ES. Look at that. That means there's a bearish S&T. Yeah, over there. Over here as well. Boom, boom. Break of structure will be over here. So that will be my first target. Man, but it's just only such a little move. It is such a little move. I would have to leave bigger targets to justify this trade. But break of structure will be over here. We're about to revisit that fair value gap. Got a big bullish S&T over here. Market's kind of all over the place today. It's not clear. Market has been all over the place this entire week. But Monday was good though. Everything else was kind of crap. I don't know. I don't trust this price action, bro. It's kind of choppy. I might not even take a trade. I might not even take a trade. Because even though we have a break of structure on NQ, we don't have a break of structure on ES. What does that mean? ES is strong. And that's confirmed by this bullish SMT. So if we short NQ thinking that it's a break of structure, but ES has no break of structure, ES has total logical sense to just keep going up. And we would get stopped out on NQ because NQ will follow ES. Okay, but we have this 5 minute fair value gap now. I want us to touch this and have a bearish reaction. But so far, it's been doing nothing but chop. And there is no break of structure up, bullish break of structure. We don't have it, so technically this SMT could be fake. No SMTs there. No SMTs there. I don't see any SMTs on 15-second. But we have a bullish SMT over here. So, it's kind of conflicting information right now. Bullish SMT over here. Break of structure will be over here. No SMTs, man. No SMTs. This is crazy. Technically, this could be an SMT over here. Equal highs on the ES. I don't like this. It's too choppy. Technically, I could enter on this 15-second, put my stop here, target that, but 1-to-1 risk to reward, that's not worth it. And the fact that there's no clear SMT shows that there's no manipulation in the markets today. So far, we've been doing nothing. I want us to come up here, bounce to this fair value gap, make a nice SMT, start breaking structure down, and only then I'm going to take a short. But as it stands right now, there's no signals for me. No trade signals. Boom. We touch this, break structure down, we enter here, and then we go down. This is the only scenario I'm looking to trade. If it just dumps right now, then I'm not taking a trade. Yeah, just look at this. There's no break of structure here. So this could go up. So if this goes up, this will go up. But man, look at all of this buy side liquidity, bro. This obviously wants to be taken. Now NQ and ES are just doing complete opposite things. They're just doing completely opposite things now. Yeah, but this target is obviously going to be taken on the 15-minute model. On the 15-minute model. We have bearish SMT over here. But look, bro, like even here, there's a bearish SMT. Look at what's been happening since market open. We came down, started freaking doing whatever this is, and then look, SMTs left and right, bearish SMT, bullish SMT, bearish SMT, bullish SMT, bearish SMT, bullish SMT. Like, bro, you should recognize this and just step away because the markets are not in your favor today. And that took me a long time to learn. Today's one of those days where nothing makes sense. Everything is different and converging, diverging. So I'm probably just gonna call it here pretty soon. But this buy side, this sell side is not taking it. I have some hope that we're gonna do this. Come up here, get into this 5-minute, then we could take a trade over here, short, boom. That could be good. That would still be a good trade. But I need ES to start going down as well, because right now ES is strong. I'm not taking a short on NQ if ES is bullish. If ES is long, why would I take short on NQ? But as long as this target is not taken, look, this is an equal low now. On the 15-minute, this is the next target. This is what price is trying to do right now. If we don't take that, and come up here first, that's a really good risk to reward ratio for us. But now it's taken. Like I said, it's a crappy price action today. So that's taken. Seems like it's just gonna keep on going down and hit all of our targets without giving us a good entry. And the odds are just not in our favor today. So I think I'm just gonna call it there. See y'all later.